Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. And it's from Ross-on-Wye. They release so much stuff that many of these shed tastings are Ross-on-Wye because they release so many things. But hey, I never get sick of it. So what is it today, Chris? That's an excellent question. It's a new vintage of Bulmer's Norman. Bulmer's Norman. So Bulmer's, the big producer, brought over some French varietals, I think in the 19th century, I believe. And this is one of them, Bulmer's Norman. It is 7.4%. Pressed October 2020, bottled February 2022. Batch E33, 7.4%. Let's read what it says on the side. A very common variety due to its use as a stem builder with its vigorous growth, in brackets. But the apple itself is often overlooked for being challenging and too tannic. However, when fully ripe, Bulmer's Norman can be beautifully expressive, with its intense flavour providing a unique point of difference. In this bottle, we have a glorious bittersweet balance, low acidity, fruitiness, and then gorgeous tannins. Bulmer's Norman, press when yellow, drink when mature. Then you shall have a cider to smile about. That must be some sort of cider maker saying. Yeah, so let's give it a go. Where's my thingamajig? Oh, I couldn't find my thingamajig last time. Where's it gone? It's on the floor. It's on the floor. Oh, I've got it. Phew. Actually, that's what's on the other side. And I'll talk about that in the next tasting. Right, so let's open this bottle. I'm getting confused here. Pop. A little bit of a smoking gun. You can see some bubbles there. Yep. Let's pour it out. There you go. It's actually quite light. Quite light. It's golden. Hints of amber, but actually probably bordering more towards a deep gold than an amber. Slight haze to it. Slight bubbles to it. Yeah. So there you go. There's that. Let's give it a sniff. It smells like a tannic. It smells tannic. It smells almost, I don't want to say meaty, but I do. There's something almost slightly meaty about it, in a good way. It smells fruity, but slightly meaty, and it smells like there's deep tannins in there as well. The colour's quite light for something with a lot of tannins, because the tannins are what oxidise and give it that sort of amber colour. So for something that's big in tannins, it's actually quite pale, as opposed to something like the colour of that one, for example. Yeah. That's the brown snout. Tried that one already. It's very good. Tried it in a hotel room, a motel room off the A40. Yeah, there's like a subtle sweated apple character. There's a leatheriness, and there's almost like a sort of savoury, meaty. Yeah, almost like a savoury, meaty character, or like sage or something. I'm not quite sure. Interesting nose though. Really interesting. Very low acid on the nose. Let's taste it. Wonderful bubbles, lovely bubbles, great CO2. There is tannins there though, not massively stringent, but they're there. There's stringency, a bit of leatheriness on the back, that sort of like leathery bitter character you get from hard tannin. In the middle is good fruit though. There is good fruit, totally dry, hints of sort of stone fruit, the pit from a stone fruit. You know, I say that a lot, but I get that flavour a lot. Sucking on the pit from a stone fruit, a peach, nectarine, something like that. Yeah, super low acid. Hints of minerality, not loads. Yeah, I like that. I do. It's not super complex. It's complex, but it's actually delicious. It's very tasty. I really like it. It's got quite bold tannin. I think I'd want to pair it with cheese, of course. And of course I'd want to, like, you know, cloth-bound cheddar, Pitchfork, Montgomery's, Westcombe, or even something like Alpine, Gruyere, Comté, something like that, you know? Although Comté's not Alpine, it's from the plateau, Jura Plateau, so yeah. You know what I mean though, that style thing. The Gruyere family, they're all part of the Gruyere family. Because I think the sweetness and fatness and that would work with the dryness of this as well. That would work excellently. But I am thinking hard cheese and this, bingo. Obviously, like fatty meats, I think are brilliant. Pork's the obvious thing, but I think fatty meats generally would be great with it. Yeah, it's nice. On the nose, I'm getting, it smells, you can't smell sweet, but on the nose, I'm getting, it's smelling like it's got some sugar in it. Yeah, it's good. Me like. If you like dry, slightly tannin, ciders which are slightly big on the tannin, go for that. Go for that. I like Bulmer's Norman when Ross make it. I think they do a good job. I really do. That is absolutely valid as a single variety. No question whatsoever. Albert's right. Albert writes the note, and I think he's absolutely right. That's a good sip of that. It really is. Lovely. Okay, guys, that was Bulmer's Norman, batch E33. Yeah, E33 from Ross-on-Wye, and we like. Okay, thank you for joining me in my cider shed and watching me taste cider. I hope you join me again, but until that time, cheers.